Hello and welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about an introduction to Power Platform. What is exactly Power Platform? So Power Platform empowers your team members to build solutions using no code or low code solution. So you don't need to really have a developer knowledge. You don't require an expertise on a particular field to build solution. So that is the beauty of this Power Platform. It helps to build solution that will help to empower everyone. Like that is from your CEO to your frontline workers also. So you can build solution for everyone by using Power Platform. So we can by using these solutions we can build or develop solution within days or even hours, or maximum in weeks, instead of it will take months or years, which usually it take previously. Now by using this we can also connect to various different apps like Microsoft 365, Azure, Dynamics 365, and various hundreds of apps are available which you can connect by from using Power Platform. Now there are organizations with over they are getting return on investment of 140% according to Microsoft within 3 years. So if you see here, now they are, I mean, if a company, if an organization wants to invest, then they will get the return on investment within 3 years on that. Now, when we talk about Microsoft Power Platform, these are the five components. You can see here Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, Power Virtual Agent, and Power Pages. So these five things are there. We will now discuss little one by one what exactly these things. So these five things are there, which compromises of your Microsoft Power Platform. And you will see here there are data connectors, builders, databases are there. So we'll discuss these things later. But now let me just tell you few of the companies who are using this thing. So you will see here these are the companies who are already adopted and using Microsoft Power Platform. So now what we will do is we will discuss every component on this. You can see here Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, Power Virtual Agent, Power Pages. So we will show you the things here. I will give you introduction here basically and few examples as well. Then you will go to know what exactly these components are using. So when you are thinking that you will build a business solution for your business or a solution for your business, then we are not going to just using one solution or one component. We are going to use various component, and each component has its own usage as well. Now, let us first understand Microsoft Power BI. So, Power BI is an analytics service that we can use to analyze our data through various visualizations. So visualizations are nothing but like charts are there, like pie chart, line chart, bar chart. So these are few charts which you can use. There are a lot more charts are available, and you can create reports, dashboards by using this visualizations, and you can analyze your data. So benefit you will get is you can take business decision on that. So suppose you say that you are developing a sales performance report, let's say for an example. So you can provide an overview of the sales by region, by product, by salesperson. Let's say you can analyze this data, like this salesperson, let's say they are not up to the mark, so you can actually give some trainings to them. So this kind of data analysis you can do by using Power BI. And this is one example, that sales performance report you can create. Same way you can create, let's say, inventory management report, where a Power BI report can track inventory levels, like showing the items which are all there in the stock, which are not there. And then you can actually maintain a proper stock level by taking actions on that. And then suppose you will say custom behavior report, if you are into working with data about customers purchase, so you will be able to know which are the products that customer are really looking out for, like this project management report, HR analytics report, financial reporting report. So these are basically few things or few reports or dashboards, right, that you can, I am giving you some examples that you can use to analyze your data and take business decision on that. Next thing is the second is Microsoft Power Apps. Power Apps is where you can develop custom applications, or you can say the apps that you are using, in your day to day activities. So in this case, if you'll see here, you can build apps by using low code or no code solutions, and you can develop web and mobile friendly apps also. So without any development knowledge, you will be able to develop apps. And various examples, like for example, inventory management, inspection and quality control, customer service, employee onboarding, project management, sales tracking. So these are various examples that you can define an app for it. For example, you will say here customer service, so you want to keep some fields where they can probably put their input, and then based on that you can take decision. So you don't need to really spend hours of time or days of time or a month of time. You can immediately build a solution, no code solution, so that people can take this app, and then they can get feedback from their customers. So this is what is about Microsoft Power Apps, and this is one of the main component or mostly used in the Microsoft Power Platform things. And then Power Automate. So if you want to automate your day to day repetitive task, then this is the component, or this is the solution that you can use. We can create automated flows by not only any Microsoft product. So here I wanted to highlight one thing, that when we talk about Microsoft Power Platform, this is here we are not talking about any one platform or any one company. We are talking about any kind of applications which you can connect, whether it is a Microsoft platform or whether it is a non-Microsoft also. So that way you can create automated flows between various applications and services, so that you can save a lot of time instead of doing things manually. So for example, you can few examples where you can use Power Automate is like, let's say, automatic emails, social media monitoring. So for example, you are trying to do a campaigning using a particular hashtag in Twitter, so you can actually track those things and you can take action on that. Same way you can see here sales lead, so where you can probably you can combine with Microsoft Dynamics 365. You can create a flow which will track your new sales leads. So those kind of things you can do. Automating approval process, whether it is HR approval, whether it is a laptop request approval, any kind of approvals you can do by using Microsoft Power Automate. Regular data collections and reporting, you can do document management. Let's say you want some documents to be get approved before it is published for the public users, then you can use this Power Automate to automate that thing. So customer support, automatic data entry, those kind of things are there which you can use, uh, to do or develop flows using Power Automate. And then virtual agent. So Microsoft Power Virtual Agent, here you can create automated chatbots. You will see there will be a lot of websites. You will see there will be automated chatbot will open where they will ask you questions like, you select which option you want. You want support on this, like this. So these are basically chatbots where if people are not present there, then this chatbot will help you take your business further. So you can use this Power Virtual Agent to develop this kind of chatbots with no code, just by using some graphical interfaces on that. So these chatbots will interact with your customers like it is interacting like a manual or a human being is interacting. It will interact with your customers. So let's say customer support bot, you can create this kind of chatbots. HR onboarding bot, so you can probably ask you click here to upload the document. So when you click over there, then you can upload your document, and behind the scene automatically trigger email will be trigger. So your business will not wait for any manual thing. It will start interacting with various departments automatically, and things will move on by using this. So chatbots are very much helpful nowadays. A lot of business are using this. So you can use Microsoft Power Automate, Power Virtual Agent to develop chatbots without any coding knowledge. And then Power Pages. So Power Pages are these are nothing but you when you want to develop things or develop a public facing or external facing website, then this is the component that you can use. So you can create a enterprise level low code SaaS platform where you can showcase your products. This like a business website external facing which you can use. Most of other component where you required a Office 365 license or a Microsoft 365 license, but here you can use this website for external users. And let's say few examples are like, let's say enterprise portal, where you can create by using Power Pages. The portal can be a one-stop solution for your employees to access relevant company news, HR policies, training materials, and many more things. And by using this, we can able to build and maintain this external facing website as well. So customer support site, community forum. So these are few examples which you can use Power Pages to develop it. So just to summarize this, you can see here, when we talk about Microsoft Power Platform, we are not talking about connecting to only Microsoft product. We are talking about connecting to various data and all the services, you can say. So whether it is Twitter, Gmail, your SQL Server database, your Azure, or any kind of application, there are 900 plus connectors are there. So you understand that how bigger this platform is, and whether your business is communicating with SAP. Then when we read about connectors, you will read more about it. But just for the timing being, you understand that when we talk about Power Platform, we are not talking about any Microsoft product. We are talking about the entire business, and the business can be possible by using only Microsoft products, or it can be also possible by using any third party product. So understand that way. So in the next lecture, we will start with Microsoft Power Apps. So thank you for this lecture, and let's discuss Microsoft Power Apps in the next lecture.